3. I am back with another video. Before we get into this video, YouTube, I need you to hit the like, comment, and subscribe button. My bad. Turn on that post notification bell while you at it. Today we got Deion Sanders recruiting at Colorado just went to the next level. So as we know, Deion has went to Colorado. He left Jackson State. And since he did that, everybody trying to leave their school. All these transfer kids trying to go to this little portal, whatever it is. I don't really watch college, so I don't know nothing about no portal, none of that. But I heard everybody trying to leave their school, go with Deion. He brought people from Jackson State. He trying to kick everybody off of Colorado. I don't know what's going on, but we finna see.
Maybe it's just me, but I think this is crazy that a team that just went 1-11 could already be recruiting this well. Think about it. Before Deion Sanders got there, they was 68th in recruiting. Now, they're in the top 25. I mean, we got to give Deion, Coach Prime, whatever you want to call him, a round of applause. That's pretty crazy in 2 weeks.
It's Deion, though. Who don't want to play for Deion? Bro.
I've started to notice in the past couple of weeks that a lot of people out here, they're not too big of fans of Coach Prime. Now, I don't want you to get me wrong. I think the majority of the people, they like him and they respect what he's doing, but there's also a handful of people that don't like him. Regardless of that, whether you like this guy, hate him, it doesn't matter because he's going to show up and show out. The one thing about Deion Sanders, and this is a given, he's going to draw in the attention. Whether that be good attention or bad attention, that's up for you to decide. It seems like at this point in time, we've talked about him so much, it kind of feels like he's been in Colorado for over 2 to 3 months, but it's only been 2 to 3 weeks. Has it even been 2 to 3 weeks? I don't even know if it's been that long. I just know it's been over about 10 days. Or maybe it has been 2 to 3 weeks. I don't know. It doesn't matter. You get the point. Let me ask you a question. What is the one aspect of Coach Prime's coaching abilities that everybody points to and go, okay, that's going to be a big factor? The recruiting aspect. You can say he doesn't know what he's talking about when it comes to the X's and O's. You can say this or say that, but you can't take away the fact that he's a great recruiter. We all know this. Like I've said before, he got the number 1 recruit in high school football to go to Jackson State. And as much credit as I've given him, maybe it hasn't been quite enough. Deion Sanders, Coach Prime, whatever you want to call him, he is already taking Colorado's recruiting to the next level. And maybe the most impressive part about this isn't the fact that he just got there, it's the fact that he's doing it at one of the worst schools and programs in the entire country. We're going to talk all about it in tonight's video. As always, if you're new to the channel, what are you doing? Consider subscribing. Alright, man, blah, blah, blah. Shut the crap up. Now, without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, we're just going to jump into things real quick. I want to talk about this briefly because I had a couple people tagging it to me and sending it my way. We've already talked about this, how Fox Sports, I believe, it was Fox Sports. They have Shedeur Sanders, Deion Sanders' son, the quarterback, as the Heisman frontrunner for 2023. I've already talked about that. If you haven't seen that video, you can go watch it and hear my take on it. And I guess a lot of people are just not finding out about it and they're seeing the article. And, for example, somebody tweeted,
At least 60 to 70 people. Wow. Don't do Shedeur like that, bro. Don't hate
Even though it's a risk.
Don't hate.
Somebody tweeted out, at least 60 to 70 players are better Heisman candidates, and they got over 10,000 likes. I'm not going to show you all the comments, but a lot of people, they're laughing at it, saying, oh, well, yeah, he was good at Jackson State, but he hasn't done anything at a Power 5 level. But just like this comment says, and this is the point I said, he had offers, and a lot of offers from Power 5 schools, including Florida, Alabama, Georgia, and South Carolina. While he's not proven anything at the P5 level yet, it's not out of the realm of possibility that he could be an elite talent. We'll be interested to see how things go next season. That's what I said, and that's what I said in the video I made about him 2 or 3 weeks ago when this article came out. Am I saying it's going to be impossible for him to win the Heisman, and it's going to be impossible for him to be a great Power 5?
Prime just a high-end version of LeVar Ball. Can't say I wouldn't be doing it for my son either. So let me get this right. Guy from a small school with no comp just going to jump to Division I and win the Heisman. Wait, what the fuck they mean? First of all, Jackson State Division I. You ain't see that play him and Travis did? Niggas just be hating for real, bro. Like, come on.
But no, I could see it happening. There's a reason he had offers from Alabama, Georgia, and all these schools. What I'm saying is, and it's what I harped on, is I gotta see it to believe it. I know he was good against the Jackson State competition they played, but he's gotta prove it to me at the Power 5 level. That's my biggest argument about that. However, I wouldn't even think or consider labeling him as the front runner. If you want to sneak him in the top 10, I have no problem with that because he plays for Colorado. What does that mean? He plays in one of the worst, The worst Power 5 conference in the country. I don't know, we may have to change that because the ACC next year might be the new worst. If you want to sneak him in the top 10, that's cool by me, honestly, but putting him at number 1 or even in the top 3, 4, 5, that's stretching it a little too much. Next up, and by the way, we're just talking about Colorado news, they got a 2023 quarterback that goes by the name of Casey Wiseman, however you say that. He committed, and here's what he had to say. He had some bold words. He did not hold back. We are about to change college football, and I wanted to be a part of it. There is about to be a lot of winning going on in Boulder. Once again, this is from the 3-star quarterback recruit. And just like this comment says, Colorado is about to have the best 4-8 season of all time. Yeah, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I've told you how I think Colorado is going to fare next season. I have predicted them to go 5-7. If you think Coach Prime is going to take over this 1-11 pitiful and sorry program and turn them into an even 8-4, 9-3 team, you've lost your mind. I'm giving them 5-7 for the first season, and according to me, that's not a lot of winning. Maybe to some of y'all, 5-7 is a lot of winning, but not to me. Can Coach Prime turn Colorado into a 9-10, maybe even a playoff team in 3, 4, 5 years? Absolutely. But doing it next year, no. Even doing it in 2 years, probably not. You got to remember, in the argument that people would bring up, including myself, is, oh, well, Lincoln Riley turned USC, who was 4-8 or 5-7, into a playoff team, or not a playoff team, but they were almost a playoff team. Yes, you're right on that, but USC and Colorado, two different programs.
You never know, bro.
The reason USC was losing games in the recent years wasn't because of the talent, it was simply because of coaching. You give them a good coach and a good quarterback, what do you know? They're an 11, 12-win team. I could talk how I think Colorado's going to fare. That's not the main topic. The main reason you clicked onto this video is we got to talk about Colorado recruiting. Barstool Colorado tweeted out, we now have a top 25 class overall after being at 68 just 2 weeks ago. If Prime can do this in 3 weeks, imagine how the 24 class is going to look when he has a whole year. And as you can see in this picture, what do you know? There it is. Colorado at number 25. And actually, as the one I'm speaking made this video, Colorado has went up 2 spots to number 23. Whoa.
He getting all these people.
Hold on.
Anywhere he goes,
what this
bro.
tweet is referring to and what this 23 ranking is that I'm showing you right here isn't the high school recruiting rankings, that's the overall recruit rankings. For example, that is taken into account the transfer portal. But still, rather less, and regardless, Colorado went up from 68 all the way up into 23. I mean, we gotta give Deion, Coach Prime, whatever you want to call him, a round of applause. That's pretty crazy in 2 weeks. Ladies and gentlemen, what do we like to call that? Say it with me now. The prime time effect.
That's
or
it.
sometimes also call it the Deion effect. Whatever you like to say. Colorado has 1 5-star, 5 4-stars, and 23 stars. Not too shabby. But here's what I really want you to pay attention to. Just look at some of these teams around the name Colorado. Washington, Utah, Arkansas, Ole Miss, TCU, Auburn, South Carolina, Michigan. These are really good football teams. I mean, take a look at it. You're talking about you got Michigan at 17, and Colorado's only 6 spots behind them, and Michigan's in the playoff, and Colorado went 1-11. Maybe it's just me, but I think this is crazy that a team that just went 1-11 could already be recruiting this well. Think about it. Before Deion Sanders got there, they was 68th in recruiting. Now they're in the top 25. And I get it, it's the overall recruit rankings, but I don't care. Once again, I'm going to emphasize this. To jump up from number 68 to 23, I don't even know what to say. It's impressive to say the least, and we got to give Deion his flowers. I know he hasn't done too much, but I can assure you he's going to improve that program even more. And it's not going to be hard to improve. You just got to win more than one game, which I bet they will do. If you are curious about their high school recruit rankings, that's sitting at 43, which also has improved dramatically since Deion has been there, and although it's not impressive as top 25, to be in the top 50 after yet again going 1-11, it's pretty good. The one thing about college football is there's levels to it. You got your decent teams, your above decent teams, your good teams, your really good teams, your great teams, and your elite teams. Deion is already elevating this Colorado football program, and he's putting them on to the next level. Just to be around the names and in a conversation with teams like TCU, Auburn, South Carolina, Michigan, Florida State, Penn State, you see all these teams around Colorado, you got to be happy if you're a Colorado football fan. I'm not even trying to convince you that Colorado is going to be a good team next year, because I'm not even talking about that. I'm just talking about the recruiting aspect. That's all we have to go off of, because that's all Deion Sanders has been for, and just by the recruiting game, he's taken them to another level. I could continue to go on and on. I'm going to leave it at that. Let me know your thoughts down below. But,
what type of...
YouTube Shorts presents the fun side of 2022.
They be shit like that, though. They might be the worst team, but whatever facility he in, shit look lit, though. But the thing is with him in this recruiting, it's Deion Sanders, prime time, the greatest cornerback of all time. Who doesn't want to play for him? I don't give a damn. He coaching soccer. I'm playing. The hell is Deion? But hopefully in about 2 or 3 years, they're going to be in the playoffs or something, because he keep recruiting all these 3, 4, 5 stars. They're going to be doing something these years coming. But YouTube, that is going to be it for this video. If you're rocking with the channel, leave me a like, comment, and subscribe. Catch me on the next one.